Hello. I want to make something with this today. I don't know exactly what, but I want to make something in this video with this. Hmm. I guess I'll make another hammerhead in vitro meat plant. I've made many of those already. I would say 100, but I make another one because that is my favorite shape. When I have about this much clay, then this here is my favorite shape too, because the eyes always have to be about this size. Those are eyes on the side. I have to make them a little bit more defined. My brother calls my artwork anti-communication. Interesting that he would say that. He said, Nikki, you are driving the anti-communication train. I never thought about it, particularly not in the past, that I was driving this deliberate anti-communication train or something. I just am. I am what I am. I'm an artist. Maybe I think differently. A little bit differently. I think the difference is between me and my brother as representative for the majority of people, is that I maybe subconsciously have always been fishing for actions that I do, or the way I dress, that I find fascinating in some way. I don't know. Fascinating, not in a social way. That's the whole point. It's like I'll be caught up with something, like, I don't know, a specific shirt from 1968 with a specific, it's a very specific pattern on it. A little bit like architectural pattern. Well, the architectural pattern of that time, Mies van der Rohe and Le Corbusier, those kind of people. They're not just architects, they are also artists. So it just resonated. That resonated with me. For me, that never went out of style. Just to name something to concretize what I'm thinking. I bet nobody understands what I'm talking about. I'll use another example. The way children form something, they leave fingerprints in the clay, like this. I really like that. I'm not consciously thinking, oh, this might be seen by other people as childish or something. But for the average person will be, the average person's mind is constantly, feverishly actually, even subconsciously, trying to figure out a way to escape from being viewed by others as dorky, nerdy, or childish. They don't even want to be seen as childlike. Childlikeness is a good thing. They don't want to be seen as a clown. While in truth, the clown is the person who makes other people feel good, who makes other people happy, who makes children laugh, who is the entertainer. But the average person doesn't want to be seen as the dorky clown. The average person wants to be respected. Particularly men want to be respected. They want to be feared. They don't want to be seen as a clown. Well, that's exactly what I like about Owen Cook. that he doesn't mind being a clown when he's doing pickup artistry. But Sam Vaknin thinks that must be a horrible thing that pickup artists are making a clown of themselves in order to pick up a woman, and then they cater right into what the woman wants. The woman wants them to humiliate themselves. No woman said they want the man to humiliate himself. No, but we want to be around a man who can be a clown, who can be an entertainer, who can be charming in that way, who can be sweet. Robin Williams. I think you're all familiar with Robin Williams, the Hollywood actor, Hollywood star, big star. He was the clown in the real sense. He was a deep-minded person, and he didn't act like with a lot of pride and stuff. He was too intellectual for that. But he was also not that interested in portraying himself in any way of wanting respect, like this respect, always this wanting respect. That's what most people want. They want respect. And that is a childhood wound, wanting respect. We all want respect, women too. But men in particular think that they need to somehow reserve their role in society, or a respect-worthy role or something. They need to be respected, particularly by other men. It seems to be really, really, really intense for them. They're afraid to be socially rejected. They're afraid to be laughed about. I'm not judging. I'm just observing. I'm just discussing this here, because I observe this all the time, and I think it's sad, and a lot of pain comes out of that, a lot of suffering, a lot of loneliness. They drive themselves into loneliness because of their egos, because they can't ever be putting themselves into a clown role, or they have to always have this image towards the outside world of respect-worthy, strong, smart. It's very sad. So this image becomes so dominating over anything, over their entire life, over their entire existence, that they put that above their own bodies, their own happiness, their own health. The respect worthiness becomes number one priority in their lives. And in the process of it, their relationships with other people suffer. Whatever, any kind of relationship, any kind of communication, spouse, child, brother, sister, parents, so on. They put their self-image above, even above rescuing their families, their family cohesiveness, the happiness of their family members. So they make their self-image more important than that. It's rather as an unconscious process, and I'm bringing this to the surface with my videos. I'm bringing awareness into the world with my videos, so that people can look at it and understand and see it for what it is. See the danger of it, of making their self-image, their respect-worthy self-image the priority over anything else. It's very, very dangerous. You can undo this right now and save relationships, create relationships. You're not gonna be, just because Owen Cook has some fun being a clown, doesn't mean he's putting himself down in any way. Quite the opposite. He comes across as witty and creative. So go in that direction, and put love at the number one priority. Take care. Bye bye.